cling film. Well, we've recently heard some rumours where we have heard that we are doing product placement in the Nerd Corner episode.
I don't think we were.
What are you drinking there?
Iron Brew. What are you drinking?
Oh, Iron Brew. Yeah, I drink that as well.
No, yours is bigger than mine. That's unfair.
Oh, this isn't the first time this has happened.
I came prepared.
This is Paul Mcgann here.
Hi, Doctor Who number 7.
You intelligent people. You are
And welcome to the...
The Nerd Corner. Doctor Who show.
You should be watching it as well.
But probably not quite the one you were expecting.
Tomb of the Cybermen.
Say it again.
Tomb of the Cybermen. Tomb. I love it. Look, I just love the name of this episode, and I love the concept of this episode.
It's called Tomb.
It gives you what's written on the tin, doesn't it?
It does.
Tomb of the Cybermen. What's it about? It's about a tomb of the
With
Cybermen
Cybermen.
on Telos. They don't get a bit from the title. So basically, it's Telos, isn't it?
Yeah, and we
Yeah,
don't
that's
see
fun.
Telos again, as far as I remember, until Colin Baker's story.
We'll get on to the end of the episode
Yeah.
though, because that's actually quite significant to this story, and that's what I like about this story.
So yeah, the original planet of the Cybermen, Mondas, was destroyed, which was in fact the 10th planet in our solar system, apparently, which was a twin of Earth. That
Which
planet was
had-
destroyed, yes.
Continue, sorry.
Yeah, it was the final story of the First Doctor. But the Cybermen have adopted a new planet.
What?
Dun dun dun!
Is it Planet 14? Is it the moon base? Is it Earth?
No.
What's it called?
What?
The planet?
It's called Telos.
You actually forgot about it.
Oh.
You forgot we were talking about the whole time.
Yeah.
You just forgot.
If you're not sure of the name of the planet, if you could tell us in the comments below. Get it, Telos.
So the Doctor, Jamie, and Victoria
Yes.
land on Telos.
Yeah. And they find a mysterious large door which has a familiar face of some machine on the front of it.
And they're met by an archaeologist team.
Yes.
What I love about this team, I just want to say is it
It's Tony Robinson and the Time Team.
there's a lot of parallels to
Yeah.
this time team. What are we done to? This archaeologist team, and you know the science in the library. Do you remember Mr. Lux?
Yes.
I think that
Yeah.
has a lot of base. I feel like that was definitely based off Team of the Cybermen, which would
Yeah.
give you a not drinking my iron brew. I just like this episode in general because so they're basically investigating this old tomb.
Which they believe is an ancient dead tomb of Cybermen. Do they know it's Cybermen? They must
Yeah,
do.
they know it's Cybermen.
It's got Cybermen
Yeah,
symbols all over
it's
it.
got, if you didn't know, what you playing at? So, but they go on in, and what's really nice about this story is they think the Cybermen are dead.
Because no one's seen a Cyberman for centuries.
Yeah, and I really like this story because it's just I like the stories when they mention when they just casually talk about Cybermen. Like if we look at sort of the Nightmare in Silver episode,
Yeah.
where again it's nobody's seen a Cyberman in years. Like it's that kind of era I feel of Doctor Who.
Yeah, it's kind of I think it's I love Doctor Who when they do stories about villains and it's making it like it's more of a historical
And they've
again,
been
they are-
around for centuries, and I know that's what I like is and then talking about it, as I was saying, I feel like the Cyber Wars and that era of Doctor Who just mentioned in New Who, maybe where Tomb of the Cybermen might take place just
Afterwards,
after perhaps. And that's what I like. Is I like the connectivity of the universe, and
Definitely.
Tomb of the Cybermen, where they do get into the tomb. They take a while getting into the tomb. They've got to open it first.
Yeah.
But by the time they open the tomb and go on down, Eric Klieg
Ah yes.
has other plans.
He wants to bring the Cybermen back.
As you can tell, I really love this story because I can remember the names of the characters, which I don't usually do for these things. I usually can't remember their names, but I can because I love it. Because he's like,
Was he the ball guy?
because he calls himself the Magicians. He said,
Yes.
"We are the Magicians, and we've brought you back." And the Cyber Controller's a bit like, "Mate, come now, like, I could have brought myself back. You know, you belong to us. You shall be like us." Classic lines. It's just that scene when the Cybermen
and also,
break out tombs.
That scene. That is one of the few scenes. There's been many fantastic silent scenes in Doctor Who, but one of the most memorable, I think, of the 60s is
with the music.
Let's say the music. Break out the cling film. As you can see, we're not in a band.
Yeah. Well, I am in a band, actually.
Yeah, you're not in a band with me.
No, I'm not in a band
That would
with
be
you.
terrible.
I'm not in a band with you.
And there's a good reason for that too.
So, Team of the Cybermen, back to that. So you saying about the scenes, there's a lot of really heart-wrenching scenes.
Yes.
So one I particularly really like in this is, so Victoria, this is her first adventure, isn't it?
One of the first.
It's one of her first, because she's still coming to terms with the fact that her dad's been exterminated by the Daleks.
Which is not a nice thing.
Yeah, and we still haven't seen it because it's missing, even though the Daleks. But either way, what it is Victoria's getting used to this whole new life, and the Doctor basically says to Victoria, nobody else does what we do.
Ah, that's one of the...
It's an iconic line.
Nobody else in the universe can do what we're doing.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Patrick Troughton.
It's a really solid episode for Patrick Troughton because he again where he really showcase he is the Doctor and
oh definitely, and like you say, sort of,
and Jamie in the relationship.
I think as well, like you say, I think it definitely needs to be said, which I know we might have said this before, but I'm going to say it again.
We say it a lot.
Bearing in mind, these programmes were shot in the 60s and they were only really designed as kind of throwaway entertainment television that wasn't meant to be as iconic as it is. But it is. The
Patrick
lines...
Troughton was a really down-to-earth kind of Doctor and a really solid actor.
Yes, exactly. And believable.
Unbelievable, yeah, definitely.
He was a 400-year-old Time Lord.
And I could believe that.
Yeah.
He was fantastic. I mean, he can't all the Doctors, but I mean... Just definitely Patrick Troughton stands out, and it's just he's got a lot of heart to him.
Oh, definitely. And I say this story is nearly 50 years old.
He kind of continues that William Hartnell sparkle.
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
and he's got that sparkle there.
The fact that we're talking about it now in 2019, and there will probably be other people.
Nobody could have replaced, and nobody else could have ever replaced William Hartnell other than Patrick Troughton.
Oh God, no.
Rating.
I love this story. It's brilliant. He's thinking, oh God,
if you give anything less than a 10,
you're going to kick me in the
you're dead to
neck.
Me. Yeah. You're dead to me.
He's going to karate chop me again.
I didn't mean to do that. Yeah.
It's fine. I can still move my head one way. It's fine.
So what do you give it?
I give this story. There's a lot of things that I love about this story.
What unit?
I'm going to give it 10 out of 10.
Oh, cool.
I just do that for the look of worry on his face.
Okay, well, I've given it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I thought you were going to say 4 then.
No, I love Team of the Cybermen, and so much so I got Fraser Hines to sign my copy of it because I love it, and it's just the character development is really good with the Victoria and the Doctor, and Jamie is just fantastic and funny to it where they hold hands accidentally. So there we go, Team of the Cybermen.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
See you in the future.
Or maybe the past.